You should go back. No, not until I've touched the shiny on the floor. Because I have to touch the shiny on the floor. Oh, the Iceman just sent. Iceman just decided not to participate in this fight, huh? So I'm just fighting the two ogres. Dude, I almost died. You finished Trails Through Daybreak, and the game that's taking its place is Danganronpa. Yeah, I understand not wanting to play Danganronpa in front of your brother. I understand it. But from what I remember, uh, when I played Danganronpa, I thought it was like, yeah, it had its moments that were like, you shouldn't really show that in front of someone that's younger. But it was a pretty good game from what I remember with Danganronpa. I haven't played the second or third game though, but they will come eventually though. I'm not sure if I'll play them on the channel. Unless I find a way to be able to um, stream stuff from my Switch, I doubt I'm gonna do Danganronpa on the channel. Oh hey, nice timing there with your bite there, Garurumon. So your other options are Tactics Ogre Reborn, Dragon Quest XI, Final Fantasy IX, Persona 5 Royal, and Rune Factory 5. Well, no, I didn't say I was gonna do it anytime soon. I mean, I don't have any way of recording stuff on my Switch anyway, so that's not anything that would happen anytime soon. I've, if that were to happen, I don't know, maybe well, let's just say a long while. Let's just say that it will be a long, long while before that would even be a consideration as an option, because I have a lot of other games that I want to do first on the channel. I've looked that up. I've had to actually experiment with that on my own time to see if that actually works. But the problem with that would be like as I have to play with it on my own to see if it works. Like if my computer will actually allow it. That's what I mean with working. Because I don't doubt that that is a method, just if my computer will allow it. Because it has an HDMI port, but it doesn't mean that it will allow it. Oh, it's so blinding! Yes, the floor is so blinding. He who seeks my help, the time has come. I give you the blessings of my wings. What the? Where? Whose voice? Ah! I think of the options, you should probably do like Dragon Quest, Final Fantasy, or Persona 5 Royal when he comes home. I feel like those will be, easier games to be able to watch in that sense, I guess. Like those will be my input, by the way. What was that? The light is gone. There's nothing else here. That means it's above? Right, and to exit out, because you need to go to the beginning of Ice Sanctuary now, you simply go to the left. You went to the right to get your blinding light, you go to the left to leave. Well, to trigger the cutscene, because, well, as you see, the statue is gone. That has significance that the statue is gone. But to trigger the cutscene, you just have to, you know, reset the screen by exit or enter and exit, and then the cutscene will play properly. There we go. Now he's gonna remark the statue being gone. Oh, about that statue. Ah, an angel. Phew. Well, you came back to life. All right. I am Anjumon, an angel to protect you. I'm awakened to fulfill my duty. What's he talking about? I know the truth of heaven. I offer my soul to follow earthly instructions. What's he talking about? Are you coming to the city? Thine mission is mine duty. I go. I'm sorry, but can you speak in words I understand? I'll go to the city, so you must keep trying. I see. Thanks. And with that, we got Anjuma recruited. And my puppy is so excited that he's clipping through my character's torso. Anjumon joins the city. Now, let's get out of here. And I'm now finally gonna feed my Garurumon, as I've done Ice Sanctuary. Which I only did Ice Sanctuary because I got Ice Statue on Garurumon. If I would not have gotten Ice Statue on Garurumon, I fully would have digivolved him by now. Alright. Hang on. How much do you weigh? You weigh 1. Why do you keep weighing 1, Garurumon? Why you... Oh, you want me to repeat the games again, or... Well... It's the same thing as, Oh, yeah. Yeah, of course. I'll wait then until you let me know. Alright. 5. I should put him on 7. 9. 12. No. I did not want... Can you stop making me scold him, game? Please. I don't want to scold my dog. He's an innocent little puppy. I don't need to scold him. It's gonna be a while with just me force-feeding my dog. But hopefully it will work. He should digivolve by then, because I've gotten all the fights. Like, I've done more than 40 fights, because I had to do all those Ice Sanctuary fights. And the fights that led me to get Ice Statue. I have done more than 10 care mistakes, because he has pooped twice, and then I did the training thing, where I didn't feed him 4 times. So the only thing missing should be him weighing 25. Which, 7 more pieces of meat and he'll be there. This is now 20. No! Did you have to ruin it with me to go potty? I understand why you need to potty, because you're being force-fed a lot, but come on! I'm back to 17. Come on, that was just rude, Garurumon. That was just rude. No! No! You will eat this! Because you have to become fatter. No. Don't do this to me, Garurumon. Eat! Four more. Come on. 1 more giant meat. Now this should trigger the devolution. Yep. Ta-da! He's digivolving. Because that was the only thing missing. There we go. Skull Greymon time. There we go. And that is how you get a Skull Greymon without needing to reach his stat requirements. You just make 10 care mistakes, participate in 40 battles, and then make sure they weigh 25, and then you get Skull Greymon. So there you have it. It is 100% possible to get a Ultimate Digimon without meeting any of the stat requirements. So long as you meet every other requirement, you can do it. There, I went from a Gabumon to a Garurumon into a Skull Greymon. You need to sleep off all the meat he ate before he digivolve. That's why he's sleeping, you need to sleep off all the meat. And the only reason the house is super fancy right now is because Angemon joined. As soon as Angemon joins the house, or joins the city, the house becomes super fancy. Because the only other time the house would be this fancy if you didn't have Angemon would be if you hit 50 prosperity. But if you want to have a fancy house for Digimon before 50 prosperity, just recruit Angemon. And what Angemon does is that he gives you clues on where you can find other Digimons to recruit. So if you ever are lost on who you are missing to recruit, just talk to Angemon. Because that's Angemon's job, to give you clues on where to go next to recruit something. Greymon came here and wants to eat grass. I hope you eat the weeds. Wow, I'm glad the Kunamon's name isn't Dimitri. Otherwise, the dude would just tell him, like, please do not eat the weeds. Rakamon came here and said something I didn't understand. Yes, well, that's okay. Miramon came here and said that he is the Chief of Flames. Sorry, Chef. No, it's Chief of Flames. He's fueled with motivation. Lordamon came saying he will be a messenger. Sounds good. Shalmon came here saying he will build bulletin boards. A step towards an information society. Elecmon came here and will turn on electricity. I hope the city is well lit. Nah, it's okay. You don't have to apologize for about the unfortunate timing, Flygon. Anywho, the games I suggested was from the options you gave were Final Fantasy, Persona 5, and Dragon Quest, because I thought those games will probably be the easiest for, well, if your brother decides to watch you play, it will be easiest games of the ones you said. I've not really played anything of Tactics Ogre myself, so I can only assume it has tactics, and I know I can watch tactics gameplay, and of course anyone that's watching me play Fire Emblem or Devil Survivor can too, but I know there are some people that can't, that they don't enjoy SRPGs, that they just go like, it's so boring because nothing really happens. And I don't know how your brother is, so I can only go off of what I know from other people. Hmm. Well, Royal doesn't really have anything inappropriate either, other than that one shadow, but as long as you don't summon that shadow, it's fine. In Dragon Quest, I don't think Dragon Quest has anything either, nor do I believe a Final Fantasy game would either. I mean, yes, the only Final Fantasy that probably would be 16, but you didn't put up 16, so therefore I didn't say anything. Unimon came here talking about being useful in business, a good attitude to have. Patamon came here asking about interesting jobs. I suggested an item shop. Fiamon came here asking about jobs that I'd recommend. I suggested an item shop. Yeah, because it's a PS5 exclusive. And also, well, it's more action based compared to the other one. I understand. Now, it sounds like Digimon, he has a chopping problem because two people came and asked for a job recommendation, and Digimon said a shop to both of them. Even though he knew the town already had a shop because Unimon came and said he wanted to open a shop. So I think Digimon he's a compulsive buyer and he needs to have multiple shops to meet his needs to spend his monies. One came here talking about making a curling stadium. We're getting a big variety. Anjumon came here talking about recording conversations. He's close by. The prosperity rate of the current city is 24. It's finally taking shape. Yes, indeed. And now, finally, the moment has arrived. Greymon. For the record, Greymon spawns when you hit 15 prosperity, but it will only trigger if you talk to Digimon and find out you have over 15 prosperity. If you play the game and never talk to Digimon, you'll never trigger Greymon. That is the only way to get Greymon to spawn. You have to have 15 prosperity and talk to Digimon, or what, over 15 prosperity and talk to Digimon, then Greymon appears. I found you! Oh no, he's coming right for us! It looks like I'm wearing a helmet. Skull Greymon's face is right above mine. It looks like I'm wearing like a battle getup. Like this is my suit of armor. I finally met you. I'm Greymon. Now let's settle things. What? I got here by following the rumors about you. I want to fight you. If I win, I want this street sign. There is no sign. I don't care. Let's fight anyway. I find it funny that Greymon full on thought we would believe the lie that a street sign we put up if we lost. And then when he got caught red-handed, he was like, I don't care. I don't care if I was caught. Well, that's just old games for you, with being tedious and specific. But this fight is a cakewalk because I have Skull Greymon and Ice Statue. But otherwise, for like 90% of people that play Digimon World either blind or play the game in general, Greymon is known as a menace. Solely because after you talk to Digimon, if you don't know about the 15 prosperity, the fight triggers automatically. Like it's as soon as you leave Digimon's house. And when you die, you reset at Digimon's house. So, hypothetically, if you keep losing to Greymon, you can get stuck in an infinite loop. And the only way to get out of that loop is to have an autopilot and use an autopilot while being in Digimon's house. Because then you'll be teleported to like the edge of this screen and then you won't trigger Greymon. If you happen to have a weak Digimon and talk to Digimon and find out about the 15 prosperity. But I was super prepared for this fight, so not an issue. Yeah, you guys are good, but to finish your goal, you're still amateurs. Amateurs. I'll stay and train you. You'll get much better. Greymon joins the city. Now, what does Greymon do? This is what Greymon does. Greymon came here talking about making an arena. I definitely want to see that. Yep, that's what Greymon does. He opens up an arena. So now you can participate in tournament battles. Now, once you get Greymon in the city, you can participate in tournament battles. Okay, now look what I want to do next. You. How am I with items? I'm good with items. So let's go do more recruiting in Friesland. There you go. Office chip. Take out this medium MP. Because I can continue the Ogremon plot. Because if you guys remember from last time, Ogremon is a bandit that jumped up, that attacked us in Grey Canyon, and then we went to his fortress after he jumped us in Grey Canyon, and then we kicked him out of his. Or, he fled the scene when we beat him up in his fortress. And now, I will take you to where you're supposed to go next to continue the Ogremon plotline. Yep, that was a close one. I almost had to fight that Hyugamon for no reason. Because Greymon was body blocking the Hyugamon. I did. Okay. Well, I guess we're doing this. Skeleton versus no reptile versus no reptile. Wow, you're missing the technique you can learn. The other one's using a technique you can learn, Greymon. You're supposed to pay attention to him. Ah. Greymon is too big, so he actually has a blind spot for where you're with the ice statue. Can you Snow Agumon stop being so annoying? Just let yourself be defeated by Greymon. Stop persisting so much. Oh, okay, they just want to keep being annoying, the Snow Agumons. The good news is that they attack each other for if I get interrupted. These Snow Agumons, man. Thank you. Now let's throw a tactical nuke on this Snow Agumon. He lived it though. He lived a tactical nuke. That's pretty impressive on his own right. He lived the tactical nuke. Yeah, finally, these two Snow Agumons are done. And I didn't even learn the technique. Cool. I didn't get that buffing move.